Hi, in this video I want to show the project I've been working on for a few years. The idea is to create simple and flexible but also powerful tool which help me and others create great games. I've been a huge gamer since I was a kid, and I've always been fascinated how these worlds are built. That obsession with games, code and art has only gotten stronger over time. No matter what I was doing for work, I was always tinkering with game engines prototypes in my free time. So, let me show you what I've got so far. Let's click Create Project. Eventually, you'll have a bunch of templates to choose from, but for now, it's just this one. We'll name our project here. And you can see all the settings like resolution and screen size. Let's just leave those as they are for now and hit Create. On a project page, you can see 4 self-explanatory tabs: Scenes, Assets, Builds and Settings. Let's create a new scene and jump into it. You can customize these or just use the project defaults. Here is the prototyped built-in editor. At the top, you can see buttons that allow you to open and save, zoom in and out, and tools for selecting, moving and scaling sprites. You can also change settings right here and toggle editor panels. The play button will launch your scene with all scripts and sounds enabled. On the left side, a panel with scene entities tree. On the right side, a components panel. We get back to it later in the video. At the bottom, you can see the assets panel. So let's use it and add sprite images to our project. This can be done by selecting a file, or you can always drag and drop them from your folder. Once you click an asset, it turns into a brush, so you can just start clicking to place sprites. By selecting the Move tool, you can move your sprite. And by selecting the Resize tool, you can resize it by dragging the resize points. There are a few editing techniques you can use to make level creation easier. For example, you can duplicate selected entities by holding Shift and moving them with the Move tool. Or you can press C key while hovering cursor over a sprite to instantly get brushed from that sprite. Also, let's group all these sprites to tidy up our scene tree. And you can use scroll wheel to zoom camera and press middle mouse button to move it. Okay, so we have our island, but it looks a little lonely against this black background. Let's fix that. Here we have a background image, but we need to put it in the correct place, right? Since the background should always be behind our level, let's create a separate layer and set a layer's order. In this way, we have a background layer that will always draw before the level layer. Now, to activate it, click on the layer in the Scene Explorer. You can see that active layer is highlighted in green. And we can add our background sprite. It's a bit small right now. We could stretch it, of course, but let's do it in the smart way. Let's add the background component to this entity. Much better now. I'll remove the old sprite components so they don't overlap. Now it looks like a proper background, but we can do more. Since the background component have a lot of settings, let's set this background to be static vertically, but infinite and repeating horizontally. I'll also slow down the scroll speed a bit, since things in the distance should move slower to give that sense of depth. If you need a specific draw order inside a layer, you can enable the sorting toggle on the layer components panel and use Z coordinate to set the draw order you need. Let's return to the project page. Here you can create build of your project. Okay, build is created. You can download it, or you can click play button and run it. There are many more things that I want to share with you all, so you can subscribe to not miss future videos. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.